Welcome back to another video on the All Things IBL channel. Today we are going to be doing a repeat of a video, but we're going to be taking it from a more analytical perspective other than last time. So yes, I have actually done my research a little bit. More than last time, I'll say that. Okay, so this is the tier list V2. This is filmed on March 8th, 2024, just so everyone knows, like, literally, the Nocturnal Serpentine game happened, like, 20 minutes ago, and that was an amazing game. Congrats to Serpentine and El Nocturnal for losing their first game. Sorry, I don't mean to be toxic. Okay, so, number 20, we have Beeper from the Tavern. His original place was 8th. I think the reason why Beeper dropped is just because his playstyle is very focused on the element of surprise. And I think just him being sick recently, and being on drugs, medical drugs, okay? And just the fact that he hasn't been at his best, like, physically, and he's missed a lot of games, and when he does play, he got a cosmetic bug last game, and he's just been kind of unlucky recently. So I do think that is an element of it. Number 19 is Insidious of Serpentine. Original place was not on the last tier list. So I think Insid has definitely developed into a more supporting role for players for Serpentine and kind of adapted to, like, their fill playstyle while also trying to, like, kind of PvP and, like, really lead their team in PvP matches, especially the Nocturnal one where he played extremely well. Number 18, XApple, Femme Fatale's original place 19th. They only moved up 1, but XApple definitely has improved. I do think Femme Fatale's does need to, if they want to be one of the powerhouse teams, they need to, like, be more strategy heavy and, like, actually warm up and, like, really, like, take care and, like, make sure that they are on their best for every game, because they are definitely better than their record. Number 17, Deep from Nocturnal. His original place was 12th. I know really the only reason that I moved him back wasn't because of him. It's kind of just because of the role that he's forced to take on such a good team like Nocturnal. Like, he almost has to be their third option, because when you have Commi and Koi on your team, pretty much anyone's going to be their third option. And I think Deep has definitely evolved into that role, but I do think he would be better individually on, like, a team like the Golden Goldens or the Strikers or Arctic Guards, where there isn't, like, as much skill, so he can kind of develop individually. Number 16 is Mind Lover, who's taken one of the biggest leaps this season, I feel like. He's played super well. His IQ, he's, like, a veteran presence on that team. And it's just, like, really holding them down, even though he was, like, I think he overslept for the Nocturnal game. Serpentine didn't even need him, but he's just been, like, an insane impact on them. And he has the most orb kills. I think he has, like, 10, which is insane. Number 15, Zenril of Cooking with Grease. I really do think that Cooking with Grease, when they lost their first game, really, like, kind of showed their true colors, and that they really benefit from having Brunted available. Brunted is, like, their anchor of that team. However, the other members are super skilled, and when they're all together, they're an absolute unit, and they're incredibly hard to beat. Number 14, Doozum Hang 10. I really have not seen very many Hang 10 games, but the one that I did see was Serpentine Hang 10, and that was a great one. Or both matches. I think the first one, Doozum did play better. But yeah, Doozum's just been, like, super good at PvP, super good at crossbow, high IQ, like, knows what the IBL is. He's, like, super smart and, like, always makes the right decision. Yep, Doozum's great. His original place was 7th. Marie, Femme Fatale's original place was 11th. Marie definitely same thing as XApple and Deep. Like, they have to kind of develop to be, like, a third option on their team, because when you have, or actually more like a second option for Marie in this case, just because Marie's been so dominant in PvP and, like, really been able to, like, kind of be able to, like, cushion behavior when behavior, like, maybe dies in a solo rush or stuff like that. I lost it. Okay, number 12 is me. the GOAT, obviously. Bigfoot Tavern. Original place was 16th. I think I've gotten much better as the seasons move forward, and I do think we still need to like change some stuff up, like change like how we IGL, like how we make our strategies, change our kits, just to make sure we're all playing the best for the team and not ourselves. But I do think I do have the highest kill average in IBL right now, and yes, it probably is because I've played literally probably 5 or 6 map 3s. But that's besides the point. I can now say that I have the highest kill average in IBL. Okay, moving on. Snaz, Cooking with Grease, original place 18th. Snaz was one of the first people to comment on my first video. But in a serious tone, he has been much better, and I do see like an improvement as the season's gone forward. Snaz really was kind of their top frag in the game without Brunted, even though he couldn't get it done with his team. But, okay, number 10, Rotom, Street Sharks, original place, was not on the tier list. Rotom is one of the better CrossFit players in the league, but I feel like kind of goes unnoticed sometimes. Rotom definitely, like, he is one of the best MCC Island players, probably of all time. He played very well in the what's it called? The partner tournament, the Christmas Classic tournament, which was great. His team was very good. Going back to BattleBox, he's been like super productive in all of his games and like really been like an efficient player, not taking many deaths, and like being super smart with his crossbow and like being a really good team player. Number 9, Mahito, Tavern, original place 14th. Mahi needs to get off healer. That's my take. I don't know. You guys can disagree with me, but Mahi is insanely talented. Definitely one of the best IBL. First overall pick in the second season draft. Definitely deserved it. He's super nice guy, like amazing teammate to play with. Like super good. But yeah. Okay, next up, Landon Legends, Rat Tactics, original place NA. The reason why I left him off the first tier list was because of their record, but now I can't really leave him off because he's been playing so well and being like such a Robin to Mass Marvelous's Batman, and just like being able to just do anything. Like in the Serpentine game where they won, which was in a dominant fashion, Rat Tactics, they pretty much on Watermill, they sent Landon Legends. Landon like flanked all of them, dropped Mello, got Smashy to 1 HP, and was the reason they won that game. I feel like that one round was at Mass Marvel's end. Or no, I think Mello was 1 and Smashy was 1. But yeah, and then Mass ended up acing, but Landon contributed so much there, and I feel like he kind of does the dirty work for Rat Tactics. Number 7, Blurry from the Golden Goldens, original place NA. Without Blurry, the Golden Goldens would just be like on par with the Strikers, and the Strikers aren't even trying to win. Like Blurry is so good and like so impactful to his team. It's just like he just needs some help. Hashtag free Blurry. Number 6, Floofy Flame, Arctic Guards. Similar to Rat Tactics, Arctic Guards has gone on a massive winning streak, even beating teams like the Tavern. And they've been very competitive with almost everyone, even Nocturnal, which is like crazy, but like Floofy Flame is the reason for that. I'm gonna start going fast because it's a very long video. Smashy, Serpentine, original place 5, stays 5. Honestly, the reason Smashy's not higher is not because of him. It's literally just because he just has to sit on the bench for a lot of the games, which is super sad because he definitely could tear up this league if he has probably the right teammates, like the right team owner, and just like the right system where he can just develop, because he really is more than a crossbow one trick. He's really good at PvP, and one of my close friends. Number 4, Mass, Rat Tactics, original place 3. The only reason I dropped him out was because oh my god, what did I just do? Ignore that, we're cutting that out. Of this guy that came in. Mass Marvelous really hasn't done anything to like drop, but he's been like super good on like a super hot team right now that are having a similar track to season 1 Divine Rising, which is awkward, but I guess it's fitting. Number 3, Commi. This one might be a take. This is probably one of the hotter takes. Commi not being second, but I really do think that he really hasn't had like an insane game where he's just like been recognized as one of the greats, even though he's super consistent, super great PvPer, amazing healer, but he doesn't really play healer very much from what I noticed. But yeah, everything about Cam, he has no weak points in his game, but I do think that right now Brunted is a more impactful player. Brunted has like with him, Cooking with Grease is undefeated, has never lost. They lost in quite embarrassing fashion to a team team is good but isn't really like a top threat. Anyway, Cooking with Grease, like really good team with him. He's just the anchor, the IGL. Like he does everything for them. He's just there, like he just does it all. Number 1 is kinda obvious. It's X-Koi of the Cavern of Nocturnal, not the Tavern. His original place is 1. Koi, high tier 3 sword. Literally nothing you can complain about. Koi's just overall insane at the game and led Nocturnal to now a 10-1 record, but used to be 10-0. Okay, we're going to be signing off today. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, comment video ideas below because I am running out. And thank you. Goodbye.